Good morning, everybody. Thank you so much for being patient with me. I can't avoid, having clients reach out to me and having to take them. So thank you so much. Sorry while I'm adjusting myself here. Um, Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate it. I look forward to your questions today. And also, I plan on doing a card for the day, too. And happy full moon. Did everyone get to see that beautiful moon last night? The eclipse moon. I mean, what a gorgeous sight that was. I had a lot of clouds over my area, so I saw it earlier. And then when I went to go take pictures, there was all clouds. So I'm going to try to get it tonight and see if there will be better clarity tonight. I'm actually looking over at my set of cards. So I'm seeing, hi Roxy, nice to see you. Thank you so much for joining me. I'm actually seeing what the angels are trying to get me to look at here. So bear with me as I move you around a little bit. Okay, let's see here. They're having me look at certain decks, so I'm just going to listen to them for a minute. They want me to use a specific deck today. And this one keeps popping up, so let me just get that. Okay. Now, let me see here. I believe this deck is actually from a famous artist, Carmine. I'm trying to remember the name. I'll have to get back to you on that one. I can't really remember, but he's a famous artist in I believe, Spain that makes these cards. They're just beautiful, beautiful images. Beautiful images that they have. Just love them. So anyways, these are the cards that were... Good morning, Roxy. Thank you so much for being here. These are beautiful, beautiful cards, artistically, and they have like this energy of... almost like an old soul energy. So know that, these cards are really different when it comes to the energy. They just have a different kind of energy to them. So anyways, I look forward to your questions today. So feel free, to post any questions that you have. I may, go on and off depending on if I get another client during this hour. I am going to extend it the hour, okay? So don't think that just because I'm half an hour late that I'm just going to stop at 11. I'm going to definitely go as long as I fill that hour up. So know that I'm definitely leaving that for you guys. Okay, so I've shuffled. Okay. Going to knock the energy out of them a little bit here. I know that I was shuffling them, but when I shuffle, it's actually me putting in my energy. I'm like putting my energy back into the cards, especially if I haven't touched them in quite some time. So just know that that's what that whole shuffling is. Okay, this card just tried to jump right out, and it's a beautiful card. It is Faith. Yep, Faith. Can you see that? Look how gorgeous that is. Beautiful, beautiful indigo colors. There are no obstacles in your way. Follow your heart. The path is safe. The way ahead, clear. Have faith. So, I mean, if any of you, here's the message if you can read it. If any of you, last night under the full moon, did any releasing and asked, the universe and the angels to, take away anything from you, your angels are validating this and saying just to have faith. Trust that, everything, sorry about that. Trust that everything that you ask them to remove or even bring to you is on its way, definitely. So have faith, everybody. That is today's message to end the week. Beautiful, beautiful card, and I thank you so much. Please just let me know if there is anything that, there we go. If there's anything that you would like to know, feel free. I don't mind answering any questions that you have. I'll definitely be happy to look into anything that is concerning you or that you're kind of wondering about. So definitely hit me up if you have any questions. I'll be here for you, okay? And I think that what I'll do is I'll show you some of my rocks, my stones that I put out on my windowsill. I just wanted to close that too because it was. I'll show you. Good morning, Deborah. Nice to see you. Thank you so much for being here. Oops. Bear with me. All right, let's see if I can show you this. All right, so see, I just put some of my stones on my windowsill. These I usually have over by my computer. I line them up like in chakra form. These are some of my crystals. And here's some other ones that I have. And these all were basking in the moonlight last night, even though it was, cloudy over here, it still gets the same effects. It still is able to get that energy. So Roxy's asking, why is it that my past can't let go of me? Well, here's the thing. That's an illusion that your past has a grip on you. Your past does not have a grip on you. Actually, this is a sign that your angels are asking you to have the courage to break free of. So know that that's definitely why. Sorry, I'm going to change that filter. It was kind of weird looking. That's definitely why. There we go. You're feeling that way. You're feeling that, this is really kind of, it has a hold on you, which, yeah, it does have a hold on you emotionally. But the thing is to break free of that, to move past that, to look past it or look outside of that and say, wait a minute here, I have control. I'm in control of the situation. What am I doing or not doing that I should be to help me break free of this chaos? So know that that's something that you can actually start incorporating into your life. And listen, it's going to take practice. It is not easy to break free of things, of your past. You really have to, with intention, ask your angels for help, ask them, to, help you with that and bring that, to you. I'm trying to get the light off of me. Sorry, you guys. But yes, sorry. There we go. That's much better. Okay. So yeah, I mean, it's an illusion. It's almost like a belief that we have that, something has control over us, and nothing has control over us. Nothing can control us. We have control over ourselves, over how we feel, how we think, and how we act. So those things are really important to keep in mind as you move forward on your journey. So I hope that answers your question, Roxy. I'm doing my best to give you, the quick answer, I guess. But yeah. Good morning, Sharon. Nice to see you. Good morning, Jess. Good morning, Laurie. Okay, so Sharon is asking, do I see any sickness in my body? So I'm assuming you want me to kind of scan you and look to see if I see sickness in you. Let's see. All right, Sharon. Sharon, you know, as I'm, let me just look at you really quickly again. They're having me stop it on something, and I'm not quite sure what they're trying to get me to see. So let me just listen to them for a minute and see them for a minute. Okay. So they are talking to me about pain. They're talking to me about your struggle with this pain. And it's very disruptive, and they keep bringing me to your belly area, your digestive system, more so, I guess you would say. So sickness, I don't know, like what really validates sickness, because I think that sometimes we create our own sickness. You know, that's what ulcers are all about. That's, you know, stress. You know, stress causes us to have headaches and ulcers, and different things can, you know, trigger, you know, if we are not taking care of our bodies the way that we should. So know that as I'm scanning you, sickness, well, okay, yeah, you don't feel good. You know, you don't feel good. You are struggling with some pain. I don't know if you don't know quite what it is. So you're trying to get some validation or what, but know that when I scan you, I do see that you're struggling with this. And this is something I feel that you can overcome. So even though it's showing itself to you right now, or maybe even has for years, this is something that you will be able to overcome if you focus on, you know, things that are going to help you overcome it. For instance, change in diet. I know people get, you know, blah, blah, blah about that, you know, but I mean, honestly, whatever we're putting in our body affects our body. So think about that. You know, you wouldn't water a plant with gasoline. You know, I mean, that's, you know, a thing to think about. So with that in mind, know that you are in control of healing yourself, Sharon. I feel that you are a healer. I feel like you have healing capabilities. So know that that's something for you to really focus on, is really connecting with your angels, fueling your body with good foods, healthy foods. And I think that you will start seeing a difference in this, in your pain, and in your belly area. Okay, I hope that answers your question, Sharon. Good morning, Jess. And Laurie's question, should I be concerned about the ultrasound I just got? Okay. Concern. I don't see like it's going to be like life-threatening, if that's what you're asking. I don't see that. I see that it is, to me, I keep hearing the word cyst. So know that this is something that is going to be able to be managed or taken care of. It's almost like getting your tonsils out. So it's similar to that. I just feel like this is build up energy within you. You internalize a lot, and I feel like your body then kind of goes and creates these little blockages all throughout your body, and this is just one of them. So I don't think that you should be concerned. No. Deborah, my mom and my sister have passed. Are they together? Absolutely they are. I mean, you know this to be true. I feel like as though that they tend to show up at the same time, quite a bit. And so know that they are smiling down on you. They just said thank you for thinking about us. I don't know if it's like your sister's birthday or your mom's birthday. I just feel like there's a birthday. They keep saying there's a birthday. You're welcome, Laurie. Thank you. I hope that answered your question. I feel as though like this is some sort of celebration happening in the month of September. So know that they're validating that for you, and they're definitely together. I mean, listen, when it comes to spirit, when it comes to us passing over, we are all connected through love. So each and every person that you felt connected to and feel love for. It's not even about family necessarily, but we're all, connected through love. And that's how I'm able to hear spirit and actually see them, because they're still connected to you. They're still around you. They're just not there physically. They're there, flying around and doing whatever, like every day with you, riding in the car or cooking in the kitchen, things of that nature. So they're doing those things with you. You just don't realize it sometimes. Sometimes they'll pop in your mind when you're washing the dishes or doing something. That's because they're saying, hey, I'm here. Your angels are trying to let you know that they are still there around you in spirit. So absolutely they are together. Thank you, Deborah, for that question. Jess has a question. Would it be worth the effort to try to reconnect with my father? Absolutely. I know that that's easy for me to say, but I'm saying absolutely. I'm not saying it's going to be easy. I'm not saying it's not going to be emotional. But in order for you to move forward, Jess, in your own life, in your own soul, you have to make peace. Now, sometimes we want to make peace, but the other person is like, hell no, I don't want, and they're in their self-defensive mode. That's okay. The reason I'm saying that that's okay is because your intention is to make peace with this person. And even though they may not accept it, or they may not be open to it, or whatever the case may be, you're taking action on healing yourself or trying to heal a situation. And listen, it could be a blessing. It could be totally like, oh my God, thank you so much for forgiving me. Thank you so much for, giving me a chance, to say I'm sorry, or any of those things too. So listen, either way, it's a gift, because you are trying to heal your soul. You are trying to make peace with things that have been harboring in you for a long time. And this is something important for you to detach from now, to grow from, to let go of. And I absolutely would encourage you to try to reconnect with him. Yes. Don't have expectations, because you're going for your own soul. You're going for you. You're not going for him. You're going for you, to make peace with you, to let go and bring forgiveness into your heart and let go of things. So know that that's really the healthy way to go about it, is to approach it in a way that there's no expectation. Stay strong in who you are and what your intention is and what you want to get out of it, and just go from there. Okay? Good luck with that. I think that's great. Okay, Sharon. Oh, Sharon is responding to me reading her, and she said, oh my God, you are dead on. My belly has been hurting and I have had a lot of bloating. My doctor has ordered a CT scan because I am a cancer survivor. Oh, me too. I'm a 2-time cancer survivor. Us girls rock, right? And let's see. They found another lump. Okay. Still on chemo. Okay. Praying. It's just scar tissue from my, yep. And I've been very stressed out. You are truly good. Oh, perfect. Thank you so much, Sharon. And good luck on your recovery. Listen, I see the scar tissue that you're talking about. I literally see that, but that's not what there's an other underlying symptom. You actually may have a wheat intolerance. Check that out. Okay. Listen, that's hard, girl. It's hard. I'm a carb girl too. And I have IBS and the whole thing. So I totally get it. But listen, hang tight, okay? Do the best you can. If you're a carb person, you're eating carbs every day, and your bloaty stomach, that's a sign. Your body's trying to tell you, hey, listen, we don't like this. We don't like this wheat in here. We don't like this gluten in here, okay? So pay attention to that. I would definitely try to go a week, okay? If 2 weeks. 2 weeks is good. But try to go a week without eating any bread, any pasta. And you're like, well, how the hell am I going to do that, right? Listen, they sell corn pasta, corn bread, things that have less gluten or less wheat flour in them. Just really, I'm telling you, give it a go and see how your belly feels. The other thing too, I want to tell you, Sharon, is which really helps me is my probiotic. Okay. I take 30 billion probiotic. It's Flora, the Flora one there. You can get it at Walmart. Anyways, I would suggest that and take it daily. Okay, you can't just like be skipping around and doing it because like you want to keep your acids in your belly low and keep them on a healthy level. So that will help you too. And I'm not a doctor, but I'm just telling you, the angels. Okay, they're like showing how we're similar in that way. Okay, Sharon, thank you so much. Mwah. Hi, Kareen. Nice to see you, sweetheart. Deborah, you're so welcome. Yes, your sister. Yes, your sister is like the jokester. Your sister's the jokester. Your mom a little bit more on the serious side. I feel like your mom's with you more in like the kitchen area that she was showing me. But yeah, absolutely. Like your sister likes to play jokes on you. Absolutely. She likes to make you smile and laugh. And so when that happens, just laugh and validate her and say, okay, sis, I see you. I get you. I know you're here with me. Just always validate, excuse me, your loved ones, okay? Don't be afraid to validate them because they want you to know that you get it. And that you are connected with them, that you do see them, that you do hear them, that you do know that it's them flickering the lights or whatever may have you, okay? So that's great. Awesome, Deborah. Sarah, nice to see you here, Sarah. And Sarah's question is, was wondering if my sister is okay. Okay. So Sarah, am I under the impression that your sister has passed on? I do. Wait, I do. I see blonde. I see blonde hair. Okay. So please, because listen, angels to me, they look like real people. I mean, like they look like they're alive. So I can't tell if they're, to me, they're all alive, So yes, your sister is doing awesome. She said, I'm doing awesome. Like she specifically wanted me to use that word. And she is spunky. Oh my God. Okay. So I don't know if she loves surfing or skateboarding or what the heck she's trying to show me, but she's like showing me how adventurous she is. And she wants you to know that she's still up there, surfing the clouds. She's like almost like making a joke about it. So know that she is having a grand old time. She's like, oh, don't worry about me, and would she be up there with your grandmother? Cause she's talking to me about, I'm up here with either Nana or I'm up here with grandma. So no, and that's what I'm hearing anyway. So just know, like, that's what she's validating. So, please know your sister loves you. She loves you and misses you so much. She's gonna make me cry. She does. She loves you so much and she knows that you miss her. Please remember her good times. Okay. Remember the good times. Don't try to let go of the loss of her and say, whoa, I had an angel in my life, because your sister was an angel in your life. I truly feel like she was. And so be proud of that. Be proud that you had that gift. You had that opportunity to have such a special person in your life, because that doesn't happen to everybody. So know that she loves you and she adores you. Okay. I hope that answers your question, Sarah. I wish I could give you a little bit more. Oh, she just said, because she just had me look at one of my paintings. Here, I'll show you really quickly. Oh, see my feather painting? She just looked at that. And she just said, I'm the one that's leaving you the feathers. Okay, Sarah? Oh, she's so sweet. Oh my God. Yeah, so she's making me cry, getting all emotional. I'm probably picking up on your energy too, Sarah, so I'm so sorry. But I love you. I love you is what she just said, okay? And they're both waving. They're both waving. They're both waving. Gotta dry these tears. They're both waving at you and saying hello. So they definitely are happy to know that you're being aware of them and that they're there for you. Okay? That's awesome. Thank you, Sarah. I appreciate you giving me that opportunity to connect with your sister. She's the bomb. You're very welcome, Sharon. And thank you so much. Thank you so much, Kareen. That means so much to me. We have known each other forever. Me and you, Kareen, huh? Oh my God. Well, thank you so much. I'm trying to be the best version of myself that I can be. And I'm so happy that I am an inspiration to you and hopefully to many others. So I thank you so much for saying that. I appreciate your kind words. And Corrine says, when I listened to your broadcast at the beginning of the week and told you, was very overwhelmed, but now feeling so much better. Didn't know if you saw anyone around me that helped me through this. Oh, okay. So another spirit connection. Oh, I'm sorry, Sarah, that you lost your connection. Laurie just told me that you lost your connection. But listen, it's all on video, so you can watch it, okay? It's definitely something that you might want to save to your computer later on, too, so that you can watch it whenever you like. Or, like, make a copy of it, so then it's, like, outside. Oh, thank you, Deborah. I'm blessed for you guys. You guys, really, I love you. I love you so much. I love your support. I love your kind words, your loving words, your awesome reviews that you give me. I mean, seriously, like, you guys truly inspire me to continue doing this work and sharing these messages from the angels and honing my gift and listening to your loved ones that are on the other side. Like, if it wasn't for you guys, where would I be, right? So thank you guys so much. I appreciate you. Mwah! I appreciate you so much. All right, so I'm going to go back to Corrine here and see if I can. I definitely feel an older woman around you, Corrine, and I'm trying to see who this is. I definitely feel like a motherly energy. I don't know if your mother has passed or not, but I definitely feel there's two women, and one claims to be a mother to you, and then the other one is like, to me, her mother. So I definitely feel these two spirits around you for sure. I'm also feeling a father figure for you too, Corrine. My God, you have a lot of people. You have a lot of people up there. Because they're all like, just like, oh, I'm here. Like, they're all like coming right up, they're not shy at all. So let me see. Was there someone specific that you wanted to connect with today, Corrine? I want to narrow it down. Otherwise, I'll be talking to 25 people. Or even like your great-great-grandmother will, come forward. So I definitely will be happy to narrow it down for you. But I definitely see that there are people around you. Absolutely. And you do feel them. You do feel them because you're a sensitive soul just like me. So you do feel them. Well, did you know your great-grandmother? Or did your mom and your grandmother talk about her all the time? Because I feel like it's almost like even if you never had met her, like you know her through them. Is that right? Like she was a very strong woman. She was a very strong woman for sure. And I feel like, she keeps telling me, oh yeah, and it's been passed down through generations. So whatever your gifts are have been passed down through generations. And were you named after her as well? Oh, you did meet her. Oh, okay. Oh, on your dad's side. Okay, perfect. Well, listen, I don't know if she knew, well, obviously she would have met your grandmother, because I feel like she's connected to also like your mom's side. Oh, awesome. Yeah, I mean, listen, isn't it interesting how she had me say that? Like, oh, I'll be talking to your great grandmother. Like she got me to say I'm like a mother figure, I'm a grandmother, and then she had me say that that I would be talking to possibly your great grandmother, if I kept on going. So I wanted you to narrow it down, and then you say you wanted to talk to your great grandmother. So yeah, absolutely. That's awesome. Yeah, she's definitely with you. I feel that that's where your mothering skills come in. I feel that she was very motherly. That was her gift. Her gift was compassion. Her gift was patience. Her gift was kindness, like all those things that you have, Corrine. So yeah, I mean, she embodies, everything that you are. And I definitely feel her around. I keep asking her, Corrine, I'm like, because I know that like you sense her or you feel her. But listen, spirit always tries to get our attention one way or another. And so I'm asking like her, like, well, what do you do? Is there something that you do? And she keeps pointing. I don't know if you have like her old like kitchen utensils. like making pasta or something. She keeps showing me like a rolling pin or like making something in the kitchen. So I don't know if that's her or not, but just know that she keeps pointing to those things. So, so know that that's what she keeps referring to. I don't know what to make of it. Oh, I see. I see. She was saying, Corrine is telling me that her mom was not very much liked on her dad's side, which is interesting because was your dad like the baby of the family? I feel like they were overprotective of him in some way, and this is actually why. It wasn't. It had actually nothing to do with your mom. It was more about like keeping tabs on your dad. And they didn't want your dad to like, go off and have his own life and, be happy and be married and things like that. So yeah. Yeah, but Karine, okay, so Karine's validating what I'm saying about the cooking utensil, but she keeps showing me like a piece of wood. It's like a rod, like a rolling pin, like that kind of, but it's not a rolling pin. I feel like it's more like an old fashioned broomstick or something like that. I don't know what I'm doing my best to see what she's showing me, but um oh, okay, he was the second. Oh, the only boy. There you go. So see, he was like, even though he was the second oldest, he was the baby because he was the boy. Yeah, definitely. So very protective sisters and family. Oh my goodness gracious. Yep. That's too funny. Hmm. Yeah, so she keeps showing me like this piece of wood that maybe she would have used to like roll out. Oh, oh, that's interesting. She used to cut your hair. That she used to like roll out like pasta dough, or I don't know what she's trying to. Gnocchi. I don't know if this is. I don't know if this has to do with your heritage because now she's like talking to me in like Polish or something. I don't know what she's saying to me. I don't know what she's saying to me. She's like trying to like talk. She's talking. What did she talk? Did she have a second language? Because she's like saying these words to me that I'm like, I have no idea what that means. She's like talking to me as if I understand. It's funny. Ah, it's 11:11. The angels are with us. Yay. I love it when that happens. And that's something I can tell you about. Angels are always giving us sign. Oh, French. She was French. Oh, that's where Ganaki comes from. Ah, Ganaki. Yeah, okay. Oh my God, that's too funny. Okay, because she's talking to me in French, and I'm like, I have no idea. I thought it was Polish, sorry. But she just is talking to me about these things and this rolling, this wood, piece of wood that's passed down from generation that she used to use to make whatever this thing is. Yep. Laurie's trying to help here. Oh, that's too funny. Oh, yeah. Yep. So thank you for validating that she was talking to me in a different language. Listen, I'm not good with that. I'm just like, huh? Hmm. Okay. All right, before I move on to that. So what I was saying before, okay, is that our angels are always trying to get our attention, okay, whether it be a past loved one by leaving pennies on the ground or feathers or any of those kinds of things, ringing of bells, flickering of the lights, excuse me, any of those kinds of things are definitely signs from above, letting us know that, hey, listen, guess what, there is something else, other than earth. Okay, this there definitely is, and there's a whole other life, after this. So know that we're here on earth to heal our souls, to be free, to free ourselves from things, illusions from the past, whether they be from our childhood, or from, my glasses are crooked, or from our past life. So know that, this is why we're here. We're here to love ourselves, and to love ourselves so much that we are able to love others and see past judgments, look past things, and not be, judge others, and know that we're all here trying. We're all here trying. And that doesn't mean that some people are better than the other. We're all on the same level. It's just that some people are more open to change than others. Hi, Dina. Oh, thank you so much, sweetheart. Mwah. Thank you, Corrine. Thank you. So yeah, I mean, listen, we're all here to heal each other, help each other heal. We can't change each other. We can only plant seeds of hope and be an inspiration to each other and help each other grow in the best way that we can. So know that that's, definitely, when I saw the 1111, I love that, because that's my angels validating me and my purpose and my life on my soul. That's the meaning for me. It could have a different meaning for you. Maybe that was your mom's favorite number, for all I know. So just know that it means, it is a sign. It just means maybe something different to each person, but here nor there, it's a sign from heaven. And so I just hope that you guys take the time to validate those things and smile. I mean, I love it when I get out of the car, I'm going shopping, I get out of the car and I put my foot down and I look and there's a shiny penny. Okay? It's the little things. It's the little things, okay? And those things mean a lot. Know that it's something to be grateful for. Those are little gifts from heaven. And I don't like to dismiss those things. I love to just smile and validate and say, thank you, angels. I'm always thanking them because I am grateful. I'm grateful that I'm able to hear them. I'm grateful that I'm able to see them. I'm grateful that I'm able to share this gift with you and relay these messages to you and help you heal, on your own journeys and help you grow and open up, to maybe some things. So thank you so much for being here. I appreciate that. Okay, Sharon has another question. She speaks about her mother going through a horrible time and is in a nursing home. Do you think my mother knows who did this to her? Okay, so Sharon, as I tune into that, and now, am I under the impression that your mom, I don't know if she's in a coma or she's more like vegetable state. I feel like she's not verbal. I do not feel that she knew this person. I feel like this was a random act that happened to her. And listen, I have to just tell you what I'm seeing, okay? I do see a man of color that did this to her. When I asked the angels to kind of let me see further, I feel that this gentleman, this guy that did this, sorry, he's not a gentleman if he did this, wrong terminologies. This person that did this to your mom, I feel has mental problems, emotional problems. I feel that he is in the not prison system, but he's in the system. Okay, he's in the system. He's done, I don't know, a robbery before, something of that nature. When I look at him, I feel like he's in his 20s, and I keep seeing the number 28. So I would say that he's 28. He comes from a broken home, the whole 9 yards. So no, your mom did not know who this person was. I feel like this was just a random act of violence. Okay, and I'm sorry that your mom went through that. Know that this person, I feel, is, if not already, is in jail for a different crime. So he cannot hurt anyone at this time. Okay? Thank you for that question, Sharon. I'm sorry about that. Okay, yeah, Kareen was saying, you're very welcome, Kareen. Kareen was saying that she's going to go look into that wooden tool that I keep bringing up about her great-grandmother having and it being passed down through generations. I feel like it stopped where on the last person that really was in the kitchen cooking. So I feel like that was your grandmother. I feel like your grandmother would know about that. And even though it was on your dad's side, or wait, maybe you might want to ask, I don't know, you might want to ask, it might be your aunt, okay? It might be your aunt. I might be confusing the two because they're blending together, but Yeah, definitely someone in the family knows about it. So good luck with that. All right, we're doing great here. And listen, we have a good 15 minutes left of me being live, and I want to thank you so much for giving me this opportunity to look into these things with you. I appreciate you guys. And again, the card for today, if you had missed it, was faith, to have faith. Okay. Beautiful card. The message was that there are no obstacles in your way. To follow your heart, the path is safe, and the way ahead is clear. Your angels just want you to have faith, and that was today's card. If you had missed it at the beginning of the video. I'm listening to what else they want me to talk about. If anyone has any questions, feel free to pop them on in the comments. I appreciate it. And I thank you guys for showing up and being here and being so loving and supportive. I love that. It just, encourages me to continue on my journey and to be a messenger for the angels. And I love that. Okay, so yeah, and I showed you my some of my crystals that I had in my windowsill. Again, that was the moon's energy was in, kind of taking out the old and replacing it with the new. So now they'll be like brand new, with new, newfound energy, not new from before originally, but just a new fresh start. It's almost like taking a shower and washing the grime off of you. That's exactly what last night's moon did to all my crystals. So that's amazing. I love that. I love it when I, start putting them back into their spots and feeling them, because they just have this great energy. I do use crystals quite a bit. I even use them in my Reiki. I actually just ordered a specific set so that I could dedicate that set specifically towards my Reiki. So I'm really excited to receive those. Those are beautiful, beautiful crystals, and I'll definitely share those with you when I get them, and show them to you. But yeah, when it comes to healing, we have, the different sections of ourselves, and those are called chakras. Our chakras tend to get blocked due to emotional baggage, or, even physical limitations or different beliefs that we have holding us back. And this, of course, it all goes back to your early childhood. I mean, each of us all went through a different childhood, even if you have brothers and sisters, okay? One is different from the other. One child may say that they had an awesome childhood and be totally free of emotional baggage from it, and they all lived under the same roof. And, a different child will be totally traumatized, Everyone is different. Every soul is different. And even though your soul is brought and put into a family, doesn't mean that you're kind of coming into it with a clean slate. Your soul already holds things from your past life, and some people don't believe in past lives. I only speak of it because my angels show it to me all the time. They've almost validated or proved it to me that it's real, and they bring me back to different times and different time periods and eras. And even me, as a soul, I felt like an old soul growing up as a little girl, and felt I was connected to the 1920s and then even the Egyptian era. I mean, I'm like, how is this possible? How can I see myself there when I was born in 71? Right? So know that there's a rhyme and a reason to everything. Don't dismiss those things. When you have connections to certain eras, of the past, that's definitely a sign that you're an old soul, that you've been reincarnated, you've been brought back to heal certain aspects of yourself. And so it's challenging. It's very complex, but just try to go to the simplest part of it and say, wait a minute here, what am I meant to do here? I know that I'm meant to be the best person that I can be. Am I being the best person I can be? and just loving yourself. Love yourself for who you are. Don't be so hard on yourself. Listen, we're only human. We all have, insecurities and different things that we struggle with. And it's best to really embrace those things rather than try to like fight it and hide it and whatever, because all the energy that it takes to fight it and hide it is really causing you almost more anxiety or more, disruption. So know that it's something for you to embrace and just accept and say, you know what, I accept this part of me and I'm just going to just be the best person that I can be with that. So know that I support you guys and all of that. I'm always here for you. Know that you can, again, find me at psychiclaura.com, where you can actually order a Reiki session with me where I can help you, heal parts of yourself that you feel blocked in. I definitely am able to do that as a Reiki master, and I don't even have to be there with you. I can do it over the phone or through Skype or any way that you feel comfortable doing. So no, I don't necessarily have to be standing right next to you to do that for you. The other thing too, that you can also order readings from me at psychiclaura.estelle.com. So be sure to go over and check out my website, share my website, with others, please. If you know that there are other people that are interested in finding a good, authentic, angel connecting, psychic, medium, Reiki master, definitely share my website with them and get it out there for me. I would truly appreciate that from the bottom of my heart. The more people I can reach, then the more people I can help. And I love that. I feel like that's really what I'm meant to do in this lifetime. So thank you so much for supporting me and sharing that. I appreciate that. Thank you for your reviews. I love seeing those reviews and hearing your experience with me and validating that, I am doing what I'm meant to be doing here on earth. So I appreciate that. Okay, let me go back here. Sharon, thank you. You are correct. My mother is very humble. She does seem to be out of it at times. The person was never caught. Unsolved case. And happened at a rest area. I'm happy that you were able to see that this person... Yes. Yeah. Absolutely, Sharon. Absolutely. And what a traumatizing thing for your mother to go through. I feel like this actually kind of shut her down. Because your mom is really a peace-loving, world-loving person. And when something bad like this, happens to people that want to feel like the world is a good place and that there's good people in the world, and then this happens, it changes your perspective a little bit, and you're like, oh my God, maybe I wasn't right. So if that is not true. Definitely there's lots of us great, loving, honest, kind people out in the world. So never let one incident take that away from you. Take that belief away from you, okay? We all have to stick together, right? We're all a good tribe here, and I appreciate that. So I'm going to send healing to your mom, Sharon. I know that this is emotionally, more so, like, listen, she got affected physically, but I feel this is more, like, hurting her more emotionally. So I'm definitely going to send her some healing on that, okay? Deborah has a question. Do you see sickness in my body? I'm so scared of the doctor. White coat syndrome. Oh, I totally get that. I totally understand that, Deborah. I would totally understand that. I'm not a big fan either of doctors. Listen, for the most part, I love science, okay? I'm not going to dismiss science. I'm not going to dismiss, us needing doctors, because, of course, we need doctors because they know how to run the x-ray machines and, look for certain things that maybe if we have not studied, human biology or things like that we wouldn't even recognize, For instance, I'll give you an example, like moles. To me, moles all look the same. And I'm like, oh, I don't know. Is this one cancer? Is this one, who knows, right? But, a person who is trained, a doctor who is trained, knows like, nope, that's not anything to be afraid of. So know that, yes, we do need doctors. But with that being said, we ourselves have control of our bodies and are able to heal ourselves and to fuel our bodies with healthy foods like I was talking about before. So we are in control, really, of our own health. But yeah, it's great to go and get like a physical once a year and get, of course, us women, we have to get our breast exam and our pelvic exam and all that kind of stuff. So absolutely. I mean, it's okay to go once a year and get those things checked out because, they might see something that we might not see, especially with like the cells, like especially, they see certain cells. Those are things that we don't see. So with that being said, when I connect with you, Deborah, let me see if I feel any, they bring me right to your legs, okay? They bring me right to your legs, your lower half calves. I don't know if you suffer with edema, but they're talking to me about your salt intake. So listen, do not shoot the messenger, okay? Please, you ask, I will deliver. They're talking to me about your lower legs, and that, I don't know if you have, suffer from veins too, from like inherited from your grandmother or whatever, but they're talking to me about that. So listen, those are things that you can help yourself with. Number one, try to stay away from the salt. Number two, do your best to put your feet up, for most of the day. I am like that too. I need to keep my feet up. I can't be on my feet for long periods of time. So definitely, be aware of yourself. Take care of you. Put yourself first. When it comes to sickness, no, I don't necessarily see any sickness in you. I do see that you overcame a huge obstacle. So I don't know if this was cancer or if this was something really, stress on your body kind of thing. But I definitely feel like you overcame something recently and you're now in the clear. So congratulations to you on that one. That's awesome. But yeah, I don't really feel sickness, okay? And I'm not talking about like a cold or I don't tune into like simple kind of body things. I look more deeper than that. So no, as I'm looking deeper, like for more, significant things, I don't see any significant sickness in you. Okay? Thank you, Deborah. I appreciate your question. Okay. Jess. That was funny. I just got one of these faces across the screen. That was great. I love it. Okay. Jess asks, why do I have a ridiculous fear of being on boats? Okay, so I'm being brought to a childhood trauma. Listen, our parents think they can pull things over on us. And they're like, oh, she won't remember this. She won't remember this when she gets older. I feel like and they tell me 6 months. You were 6 months old. You were 6 months old and fell into the water or fell over I feel like you had a life jacket on. Okay. So that's a bonus, but I just feel like you fell overboard. So I don't know if your parents did a lot of boating or what, but I feel like this happened in your childhood. I'm seeing 6 months. So I don't know whether it was this lifetime or your lifetime before, but I definitely feel like that's where that fear comes from. Fears are really kind of funny, okay? Because, honestly, it's a subconscious thing and it's so deep that it's spiritual. You know what I mean? So know that I definitely feel like they keep telling me sex, okay? Like that you were a little baby and the people around you were like, oh, she won't remember. She's fine. Like that kind of thing. So again, know that that's where that fear comes from. I feel like it's deep seated. And that's the funny thing about fears. They are deep seated. They do come from places that we don't even realize. So whether it's like from a past life or from our childhood, these are things that are bodies, okay, we really went through these experiences and got traumatized, and even though like physically or even sometimes mentally we feel like we've moved past them, they're still there. They're still deep seated. So with that being said, Jess, I don't know if you want to overcome I don't know if you want to overcome this, and you might want to ask your mom, Jess. Ask your mom and say, hey, listen, when I was a baby, did you take me boating and did I fall overboard? Did I fall in the water? Okay. Listen, parents have their own memory too, as you know. Like I was saying before, with even siblings living under the same roof, living in the same household, everyone has a different perspective on how their childhood was. Even though they all had the same parents, the same house, ate the same food, each child has a different perspective on their how they were emotionally as a child. So know that that's something to bring up. If you want to overcome this, Jess, I definitely feel, listen, girl, you got nothing to be afraid of. You're an adult now. I feel like you need to heal the little girl inside of you and say, listen, Jess, you don't have to be afraid. That happened when you were little and you're grown now, and it's okay. There's nothing to be afraid of with water. There's nothing to be afraid of. You can stand on your own 2 feet. You know how to swim. Remind yourself of where you are now as a person now, because I think a lot of our fears come from our little girl inside, or our little boy inside. So know that that's definitely where that's coming from. So I hope that helps you, Jess. Thank you so much for your question. I appreciate it. Okay, so we're going to wrap it up here. Thank you guys so much for being here with me. I will continue to answer some questions over the course of the next probably half an hour. So if you have anything, please leave it there. I just won't be answering it live, but I thank you so much. I have Dory. Dory, thank you so much for being here. She asks, a friend of mine lost her sister and would like to know if she is okay. Listen, absolutely. And I say this only because you're welcome. I say this only because, Dory, when I connect with the other side, I see them all smiling. I mean, like I said earlier in my video, like they look alive to me. Okay. They look like they're standing right in front of me alive and talking to me and smiling, and they're always happy to connect. I'm hearing the name Sheila. I don't know who that is or who that belongs to. I'm hearing that name. I don't know if that's connected to you, Dory, or to your friend, Dory. But know that I definitely will guarantee that your friend's sister, okay, is doing okay. She's no longer suffering, is what I just heard. So know that she wanted me to relay that message. I would be able to give you a little bit more information if I had a name, or if I had your girlfriend's name or your friend's name. But aside from that, know that everyone that we love, they used to be in our life. Even our dogs, even our cats, our parrots, our hamsters, okay? I mean, listen, everything that we attach love to, that has a heart, that has a soul, we are connected to. So know that. With that being said, I thank you guys so much. Many blessings to you. Mwah. I love you. I hope you've enjoyed this Fun Facts Friday with me. And again, don't forget to book a reading with me at psychiclauraestelle.com. I hope to see and talk to you guys soon. I love connecting with you guys. Many blessings. Mwah, mwah, mwah.